Cool. So it's called redemption. Zimbabwe. 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 That means the way the lion walks, the way the lion is, the way the lion be. Redemption. I seek counsel from my brethren. I hide my tears from the henchmen. The protectors protect us, but who will protect them? Who can help you be your truest self? I created a protective shell for myself, and my father decided to use the belt to abuse my health, so I decided to be more by feeling less. That's the closest route to hell. I no longer want to walk around it. What's the point in being able to use all of these words but not talk about it? On the outside, I may appear to seem cool, but inside my mind, I'm at war for hours. If I let any of this out, I might be called a coward. It's always been in my genes. Way before I ever even wore the trousers, I stayed closed off. Felt so ashamed of myself. How could I be naked before God? Bare my soul at the bottom of the things that I walk on. And how come they never taught us? Our feelings would be abandoned and made to become orphans that we would have to foster care in order to protect our organs. The heart can only ever take so much. And being a man in this world can only ever make you cautious. I thought I had to lie to be flawless. Beating up anybody who tried to defy me was important. I never thought this would be my life. What a calling. Sometimes I want to scream. You don't know what it feels like to be me. I don't want to be the way that I am, but this is the only way that I can be real and be me. And why do I have to feel like I want to die but be so weak to commit suicide? It would be so easy to just use a knife, one slice to reduce the whys because I'm useless. I will never amount to anything except a stupid guy. I've been this way since I was a youth, so I might as well just be euthanized. Worthless. No purpose, having burden. Can never get close to a female because all you'll ever do is just hurt them. Vermin. No one could ever love such a person. You probably wouldn't even deserve it. So weak inside, you're actually hurting. You can't even commit to death. You only think about it. So really, you're just practically flirting, toying with the notion of actually getting close. But when you do, you just get stage fright and end up peeping through the curtain. I said, Father, please. I was made in your image, so how could you not look at me as a masterpiece? Because a part of you is in a part of me, so how could you beat yourself up and say you're trying to look after me? I mean, how could you beat me up and then say that you're trying to look after me? And my mother was way too in love to ever see that you were harming me, so we smiled in photos and lived in harmony. I said, my mother was way too in love to ever see that you were harming me, so we smiled in photos and lived in harmony. I guess she never interrupted enough for you to ever pardon me. Pardon me. It's like sometimes you have to go to the darkest depths to realize that your past has left. Harboring feelings can leave you shipwrecked and unsure if you treasure your heart and chest. Because I never got to express that child within me. I used to be wild and silly. I contained such a smile within me. I rivaled the sun when I smiled with whimsy, but I will no longer be this shell of a man. Once upon a time I fell, but I stand before you as more than my emptiness, and my soul seeks redemption. I will not stop till I get everything back, because I was lied to, robbed of the source of my power, because my father told me boys do not cry. True, because men cry with their heads held high. And I said, I was robbed of the source of my power and I was lied to because my father told me boys do not cry. True, because men cry with their heads held high. And that's taken forever to put me in the right mood. Sometimes I want to feel how I felt in my dreams, but the hardest part is to forgive myself and believe that I can be more and feel more. And that's truly being wealthy with me. I'm in desperate need of some therapy. Some energy mixed with some empathy is the only remedy that could ready me for my empathy. I said, I'm in desperate need of some therapy. Some energy mixed with some energy is the only remedy that can ready me for my destiny. Zimbabwe. 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 I waited for years for all of my thoughts to be free, to return to myself before all the deceit. Now I'm just trying to walk and be like the lion that they never taught me to be. Thank you very much.